Meet me at the border. It's going down. Meet me at the border. It's going down. It looks like the tension at the border has intensified. Did you think it wasn't? I mean, what did you think was going to happen? When you left your country based on a pipe dream, based on probably some organization, some activist, or somebody telling you, don't worry about it. Don't worry about mapping it out. Just go. It's all going to work out. Take your whole family, risk your children, go all the way through Mexico, even though they offer you asylum and jobs and benefits. Just keep going. Just keep going. Go all the way to the border, even though the person over the country told you guys when you left, don't come. You're not going to get in here. So now you get here and you decide, well, things aren't working out. I mean, I'm sitting over here in Tijuana and the people in Tijuana aren't welcoming us. The people in Tijuana must be racist and they must be xenophobic. But nonetheless, they don't want us here and we're using up a lot of their resources and we're running out of food. So what do? We decide, well, we're just going to bum rush the border and overwhelm them. And of course, you heard the president, unlike other presidents who make idle threats. He's not that parent that keeps saying, you know what? Keep playing. I'm going to whoop you. But he never does. If he says he's going to whoop you, he's going to whoop you. Did you not see the barbed wire being set up? Did you not see the military all lined up? But people are coming and they say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to bum rush the border. Now I hear tear gas and stuff is being shot. And you know who is the blame of this? Whoever organized these caravans. See, you cannot tell me that people are that dumb and don't plan for a trip. Just say, pack up, hon. We're just going to make a trip to California today. And I'm coming from Youngstown. Now, first of all, hon, we're going to be walking. So get the children. We can't take much. So just grab maybe a backpack, a bottle, some Pampers, and we just hope as we walk all the way to California, we're going to find resources, food, people that's going to take us in, maybe even give us a ride. We're going to put our children's lives in danger, perhaps by hitchhiking. And it might take us 3-4 months to get to California walking from here, but we're going to go. Now, let me start off by saying, I don't have a place to stay. I don't know anybody in California. I don't have a job. We don't have any money. Don't know how we're going to eat. But we're just going to go ahead on blind faith and get there and hope everything works out. Unless somebody sold me a pipe dream. Dude, I will take care of you. All you got to do is just go. We got stuff lined up along the way. We'll be dropping food to you. Don't worry, when you get there, all of our buddies in America on the Democratic side and, of course, the media, they're going to run interference for you. So even if Trump tries to stop you, by the time you get there, he's going to be so demonized and he's going to be just destroyed in the media so bad that something's going to have to be done, because that Ninth Circuit, too, we got the judges in that Ninth Circuit, the Ninth Circus, yeah, they're going to block stuff. We're going to run interference. It's going to work out, trust me. Just get to Tijuana. Now they're there. And things aren't quite working out the way that they thought it was. First things first, it appears that we're not the only country that, respects borders, only country that looks at a group of people who just say, man, I'm coming, and without your permission, as invaders. We're not the only ones that look at them like that, because apparently the people from Tijuana looks at them the same way. And all of the liberals and Democrats out there that's trying to make it seem like you shouldn't look at it that way and it's not a big threat. And if you do, you're racist and a xenophobe. I challenge any of them. I would love to see Kamala Harris, Don Lemon, Chris Cuomo, President Barack Obama, any of those people who tried to make it seem like this isn't a threat. All the late night comedians that mock the president, like what's an imaginary caravan. These people aren't a threat. Now, let me just tell you this. If I called up President Obama and I said, listen, man, I'm coming to stay at your house. And he says, now listen, no, you're not. You're not coming to stay at my house. I don't know you. You have no permission. And I say, I don't care what you got to say about it. Your house is better than mine, Obama, and I'm on my way. And when I get there, you better open up those nice gates and let me in, or it's gonna be hell to pay. I'm gonna call you all kind of names and stuff. And when I get there, You're going to let me in. Now, I'm sure that he would not look at me on my way as I'm not a threat. This is just some guy hundreds of miles away. Why would I even worry about it? But yet I'm able to track him and see him coming just like he said he was. All right. Then I show up and I'm sitting right outside Obama's gate. I'm there. So this imaginary person who said he was coming, now all of a sudden he's right in my face. I'm sure Obama wouldn't say, well, you know what, guards, step aside. Let him come on in. No, he would say, guards, stop him. And if he persists, shoot this man, because I ain't going to just let him come up in my crib because he says that I got better resources than he does. And he's escaping, gang violence from Youngstown. No, it wouldn't work that way. So why would you want the country to work that way? And so I blame the people who sold all of these migrants a pipe dream. They didn't take into account the people in Tijuana. They didn't take into account that President Trump was really going to follow through and say, yo, send the National Guard down there, send the troops, I'm going to shut down the border. They ain't taking account for all of that stuff. And now they're scratching their heads like, we ain't got nothing to do with this. If they bum rush the border and they get violent, that's on them. What we going to do with them? How we going to get them back? We already spent millions to get them there. Now they're stuck down there in Tijuana. How are they going to get back now? Are they just going to blend into Mexico? This is a complete mess, and somebody is responsible for it. And I want to know who. In fact, I think everybody wants to know who. Let's get to the bottom of who is responsible for telling these thousands of people, don't worry about it, go. Because it doesn't make any practical sense for people to risk their lives and somebody didn't give them some type of comfort, some type of hope, and said, man, just do it. We got some resources for you. Because that's dumb. That's like me with my analogy, walking to California and I ain't got no food, water, shelter, nothing but some shoes, a little bit of clothing, and my kids and my wife and all of that stuff that I'm about to put in danger. Because of what? My own just revelation that maybe if I just make it to Cali, I'll have a magical house, job, and resources there. Not to mention, we might starve and die along the way unless somebody was taking care of us. That's all I'm saying. Just think about it. But it's a mess. Just real quick, listen to this.
The journey from Honduras has been long and difficult.
I know.
Their goal is almost within reach, the US border. They don't want to stay in Mexico for long. The authorities here have little to offer them.
What? Now see, that's what cracks me up. The authorities here have little to offer them. Well, you know why? Because they're not supposed to be there. The authorities really are supposed to be offering those resources to their own people. So now they're stuck there and they're talking about we don't want to stay in Mexico because the authorities have little to offer us. It's not their responsibility to offer you anything. This right here is I know I try to make sense out of nonsense, but this is so far beyond nonsense that these people would say, you know what? We're coming with no plan whatsoever. And you're obligated to offer us resources. And we're going to get mad if we get stuck at the border and y'all can't come through for us. Y'all ain't got nothing to offer us. Even though prior to getting there, the Mexican government said, if y'all want to stay here in Mexico, you can. But obviously that type of asylum isn't good enough for you. So let's just keep going. We're going to go an extra 1,000 miles to get to the United States. And we're almost at our goal because our real goal is to get to the U.S., not for asylum, but for a better life, for a job, and so on and so forth, because somebody told us we can do this.
They're making no effort to provide food. To be honest, the food they're giving us is awful. Look, here.
So it looks like they gave her some bean pastry and a wrap versus dust, grass, rocks, something like that. Maybe you could eat tree bark because, see, we didn't plan for you. We didn't know we were having company. I'm sorry. We only bought enough food for the family, and you guys just showed up. And you're starving, and you're like, I'm about to die of starvation. Could you bring me a 5-course meal? That's all I'm asking for. You're making no effort to give me stuff that I don't deserve. And the fact that I didn't plan, And I didn't bring my own food, and I didn't even call ahead. I didn't say, hey guys, we're coming. Could you prepare some food? Do you have enough resources for us? No? No, okay, we're still gonna come. Yeah, and then blame you for not giving us enough resources. The irony. This is, does anybody else not see this? It's crazy. Why would you even get on TV and say this when you're not obligated to receive these things? I'm going, you should be going, I'm thankful for them giving me something to breathe every day and stay alive. As long as I get some nourishment, I'll be okay. But instead, they ain't trying to bring us nothing. They ain't making no effort. Look at this mess. Look at this. I want some steak. Go out and get me some French fries and some all that stuff, because this is some mess.
Only give to pigs, but we have to eat it because otherwise we'll die of hunger.
There you go.
They'll sleep on the floor again tonight in the city stadium, which the local authorities have provided as a makeshift shelter. They've been overwhelmed by the migrants, who've come in greater numbers than expected.
Well. So now, you start off a trip, ain't got no bed, don't know where you stand, no hotel routes, but I'm sure you didn't get there 1,000 miles eating grass and stuff, so somebody was feeding you along the way. Somebody was helping out. But now you're there, and those people probably can't reveal who they are, be as aggressive and active with working with y'all there. So now you're just going to throw all that on the Mexican government, on Tijuana, and say, hey, man, here they go. Take care of them. They all you. We got them here. Do something about this. And now you're talking about, well, we got to sleep in the stadium on the ground. Well, yeah? Did you think you were going to be staying in the 5-star hotel? I don't understand. Can't make sense out of this nonsense. We're almost done.
Mario Osuna, who manages the improvised shelter, says they're dependent on government support.
In Tijuana, we were simply not prepared for this. We have no contingency funds. We rely on the federal government for that. We can set up shelters out back, in the fields, and provide assistance. But a lot of federal support is needed for us to help the people who are already here and will still arrive.
They need as much as $4 million, according to the spokesman for the State Human Rights Commission.
Now, if I was the mayor of Tijuana, do you know how mad I would be? I would be demanding that somebody get to the bottom of this, because things are going great in my city. A couple of days ago, everybody was going around, going to their jobs, and then I woke up one morning and said, Mayor, come in the office. Come in, hurry up. Turn on the news. Crack, and it was like 6,000 people just in the middle of Tijuana. Like, so we here. We can't go across the border? No. So then what we going to do? Oh, we got to stay here for a while? Well, y'all got some food and water for us? Where can we sleep? You giving me this? What is this mess? Man, I don't want to eat that mess. And you mean tell me I got to sleep on the floor? This is a mess, man. Y'all better get this thing together here, okay? See, I would be mad because you dumped this on me. That's why President Trump is upset, because groups of people been told, just get to America. You'll get in somehow. Don't worry, we'll work it out once you get there. And he's going, I'm not going to let you just bring 6, 7, 10,000 people and just dump it on us, overwhelm us, come through our border on some garbage claims, and then blend into our society and violate our immigration policies. Not going to let it happen. So now Mexico's forced to deal with it just like us. It's like, man, we shutting down the whole border. Since the Ninth Circus want to play games and the Democrats don't want immigration reform, along with some sorry rhinos as well who could have took care of it, but they didn't. So now President Trump saying, y'all want to play games? Let's play some games. Shut it all down. Send the military down there. Yeah, let it clog up like toilet paper inside of your toilet. Bunch of garbage. You just dropped the diaper down there and it plugged it up, and now it's overflowing. Everybody's mad. See, that's what's happening right now down at the border. It's overflowing, clogged up, jammed up, nowhere to go. And now it's poop everywhere. Yeah. So now guess what? Everybody got to deal with the poop. He's like, you know what? America ain't going to be the only ones got to deal with this poop. Tijuana, you got to deal with it too. And now they don't like it. They don't like the poop. And they get this mess out of here. Now, I'm not saying that the people from Honduras is poop. I'm using an analogy so you can understand. When I say poop, I'm talking about a mess. And that's what it is. It's a big mess down there, and somebody's responsible for it. And I got a gut feeling if you follow the money trail, you'll find out. But right now, down there in Tijuana is a bunch of nonsense. And I'm waiting to see how they're going to make sense out of that nonsense. Now, you've been listening to Kevin in Kevin's Corner. Find me Wednesday night, 7:30, live, my radio blog talk show, and I go live on YouTube. Also, check me out on Facebook. Find me on Twitter. And if you want to donate to Kevin's Corner, there's links in the bottom. Check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. Links are in the bottom. Feel free to peruse through all of their paraphernalia. Great products. They got some promotions going on. Promotional code is my name, Kevin. I think they got some discounts and free shipping. So check it out. Probably make a real good Christmas gift for some people. And also, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time in Kevin's Corner. God bless.